Next topic is the line clipping with the help of Cyrus-Beck algorithm. So basically, the Cyrus-Beck algorithm is used for implementing the line clipping. So it is the generalized line clipping algorithm. So it was designed to be a more efficient than the Cohen-Sutherland algorithm, which is uses repetitive clipping parameter we can apply on the edges of that particular polygon or the window. By this, we select the point of intersection of the line and the clipping window where the dot product is 0, then we can clip the line. That means, hence, we can consider it is a clipping of the line. So basically, this algorithm is more efficient than the Cohen-Sutherland because the Cohen-Sutherland algorithm is used for the rectangular clipping window, but the Cohen-Sutherland algorithm cannot work for the non-rectangular clipping window. So basically, this algorithm is used for the non-rectangular clipping window here. So the Cyrus-Beck have developed a generalized line clipping algorithm. This algorithm is applicable for the arbitrary convex region. Means they're having the more than four sides or the four edges. So this algorithm is uses the different parameter, that is the product of that particular intersection, so through which we have to find the intersection point, and we can easily recognize the visible part of the line. So this segment is to be found the parametric equation of the line, so that segment to be find the intersection point of the line with the clipping edges. So the parametric equation of the line for the point P1 to P2 is P of t is equal to P1 plus P2 minus P1 into t. Here the case is 0, t is less than greater than 0 and less than 1 is here, where the t is the parameter where t is equal to 0 at the point P1 and t is equal to 1 at the point P2. Consider the convex clipping region. This is our convex clipping region. F is the boundary point of the convex region. Convex region R, and N is the inner normal for one of the its boundaries. So here the representation of that parameters, x-axis, this is the 0th point, this is your N, this is your F. N is the inner normal for the one of its boundary of that particular window. Next is the F, which is the boundary point of the convex region R. And this is your R, convex region of that particular window. So we can distinguish in which the region a point lie by looking at the value of product. Dot product is N dot P of t minus F. This is the formula to find out to distinguish the region a point lie by looking at the value. So with the help of this, we have to find that particular point. So this is the formula. If the dot product is negative, means the value of n dot p of t minus f is negative, means less than 0, then the vector p of t minus f is pointed away from the interior of the R region. And if the value of that dot product is 0, that is n dot p of t minus f is equal to 0, then the p of t minus f is pointed parallel to the plane, which containing the f and the perpendicular to the normal. Third condition is, if the dot product, in first case dot product is less than 0, means the negative. Here then we can consider that particular p vector pt minus f is pointed away from that interior of the region. Next, the dot product is equal to 0. That means that particular vector p of t minus f is pointed parallel to that particular plane. And next condition is that particular dot product is a positive, means greater than 0. Okay, means n dot p of t minus f is greater than 0, then that vector p of t minus f is pointed towards the interior region R. Here we can represent that particular all the conditions. This is your f, this is your n. Here is the line P1 to P2. This is your P1 point. This is your N. This is your clipping edge. Here is the condition. The dot product is less than 0. Here is the condition, dot product is equal to 0. And this is the condition where the dot product is greater than 0. Here the case we can represent it is a minus value. This is equal to 0 and this is greater than 0 here. So this figure shows if the point F, which is lie in the boundary plane and the edges for which n is the inner normal point, then the point T on the line P of T which satisfy this condition, means dot product is equal to the 0, is the intersection of the line with the boundary edge, because this is your boundary edge and this is your intersection line. So the condition of that dot product is equal to 0. This is the theory which is required for implementing the Cyrus-Bake algorithm. The screen is visible to everyone. Screen is visible to everyone. Here is the algorithm of Cyrus-Beck for the line clipping. The first algorithmic step is read the two endpoints of the line, which is considered as a P1 and P2. Then read the vertex coordinate of that particular clipping window, from which we have to select the visible portion. After that, we need to be a calculate the value of D. With the help of P2 minus P1. So here, after calculating the D, we can assign the boundary point F with the particular edge. After that, find the inner normal vector for the corresponding edge. जी एज सिलेक्ट केलेली आहे तिचा तुम्ही काय करणार त्याचा इनर नॉर्मल वेक्टर फाइंड आउट करणार. आफ्टर दॅट वी नीड टू बी कॅल्क्युलेट द product of D dot N and W, which is equal to P1 minus F. Then we need to be a compare the dot product with the help of 0. So dot D dot N, which is greater than 0, then we need to be a calculate the lower parameter, which is considered with the help of minus W dot N divided by D dot N, and upper value is calculated with the help of minus W dot N divided by D dot N. So after that we can follow the n number of steps for every particular edge. From 4 to 7 we can repeat the step till the particular window edges are completed. Then find out the maximum lower limit and the minimum upper limit. So we can get the n number of combinations of minimum maximum value, from which we have to select the maximum lower limit and minimum upper limit value. If the maximum lower limit and the minimum upper limit does not satisfy the condition t is less than 1 and greater than 0, then we can ignore that rhyme. Or if the condition is satisfied, then we have to keep and finding the intersection. So basically we can calculate the intersection point by substituting that value of maximum lower limit and minimum upper limit to the perpendicular equation of that line, which is considered for the P1 to P2, and draw the line with the help of resultant value, and then we need to be a stop the algorithm. So through which we can get the interior part of that particular window, means we only mention or we can represent or draw the interior, means visible portion of that particular line, and discard the invisible portion here. Next we consider the example of Cyrus-Beck algorithm. Here the particular figure shows the hexagonal clipping window which having the line P1 to P2. P1 having two coordinates -2, 1, and P2 also having two coordinates, that is 6, 3. So is to be a clip to the window and find the intersection point here. So we can follow the particular algorithm step by step. So first we can find out the value of D with the help of P2 minus P1. What is the value of P2 is 6, 3, and what is the coordinates of P1 is -2, 1. So we get 8 of 2. This is your resultant. After that, we consider boundary point of the F. Okay. So basically what is mean by F? It is the boundary point of the convex region R. So we can consider here 3, 0. Here we can consider 3, 0. This is your first boundary point. So after that we need to calculate the W value with the help of P1 minus F. What is the value of P1 is here? Minus 2, 1. And what is the value of F is here? 3, 0. We get minus 5, 1. So we can consider first edge, that is V1 and V2, which is having the inner normal point is N. So what is the meaning of N is here? It is the inner normal फॉर वन ऑफ द बाउंड्रीज. त्या दोन्ही बाउंड्रीज आहे म्हणजे जी लाईन आहे किंवा जी एज आहे त्या दोन व्हर्टायसेस पैकी एक व्हॅल्यू तुम्ही काय करणार ॲज अ इनर बाउंड्री कन्सिडर करणार. For this, we can calculate the D dot N. So what is the value of D is here? 8, 2. And what is the value of N is here? 1, 1. So we get value is, product is 10. So we can compare 10 is greater than 0. So we can execute this step here. So how to calculate this? Minus Wn divided by D dot N. So we get the 4 divided by 10. So it is only for the one line. So accordingly, we can apply that same step for every edge of that particular window, flipping window. So here we can define the sequence of edges here 1, 2, then V2 to V3. After that V2 to V4, V4 to V5, and V5 to V6, and V6 to V1 because it is connected. After that, we can mention the N value, F value, then W, W dot N, D dot N, and here is the lower limit and here is the upper limit. So depending on the condition of that particular D dot N is greater than 0, equal to 0 or less than 0, we can calculate the value here. Okay. So after calculating the value, we get lower limit is 4 divided by 10, 3 by 8, 0, and upper limit is 10 divided by 10, 7 divided by 8, 6 divided by 6. So with the help of algorithm, we need to be a consider the value of maximum lower limit. So this is your lower limit. So what is the maximum value is here? 4 divided by 10. So we can select that value and minimum lower limit. So what is the value of minimum lower limit? Lower limit is 7 by 8. Okay. So this is the case we can select both the value and put into the parametric equation of that line. So maximum lower limit is 4 by 10 and minimum upper limit is 7 by 8. So substitute that value in the parametric equation. So what is the parametric equation is here? P1 plus P2 minus P1 into T. Put that value is here. What is the value of P1 is minus 2, 1. What is the value of P2 is 6, comma. What is the value of P2 is 6, 3. And what is the value of t is, here we have to select 4 by 10. And what is the value of P2 is minus 2, 1. Here the result is 8 of 2. So minus 2, 1 plus 2, 8, 2 into 4 divided by 10. So result is 1.2 and 1.8. This is your value. Next is the for upper minimum upper limit is 7 by 8. So put that value in this equation, P1 plus P2 minus P1 into T. What is the value of P1 is minus 2, 1. What is the value of P2 minus P1 is 8 of 2. And what is the value of T is 7 by 8. So we get 5 and 2.75. This is your resultant parameter. We can plot that value here. So we get the 1.2 and the 1.8 is here. Okay. This is your first intersection. And second intersection is 5 and next one is the 2.75. So with the help of this algorithm, we get the intersection point, and with the help of this, we can effectively display the visible portion of that line. So this is the advantage of Cyrus-Beck algorithm. Means we can use that algorithm for the non-rectangular clipping window,